Tillamook County needs a plan. Moving from year to year, budget to budget hasn't worked. Roads, housing, jobs, things shouldn't have to fail to get fixed. We finally get enough money to address our roads, and we say, what can we fix over the next 15 years? Luckily, we have Leanne, who looks much farther into the future. We need to decide where we want the county to be in not just 10 or 20, but 50 years. And keep checking on our progress. How much did we do? How well did we do it? Is anyone better off? Answering those should determine how we budget our time and money. Instead of figuring out how to cut costs, we need to focus on funding the results that matter most. Economic Development Council, wisely formed, poorly funded back in '95 by an IGA with the counties, cities, and ports, has struggled to do what's best from year to year. We need to change the way we look at things. Better than last year shouldn't be good enough. When we set up a program, we should have performance measures in place telling us whether it's succeeding. In some areas, we're better than others. Our road department, under the direction of Leanne Welch, is impressive. I'm certain that woman is looking at where this county should be 50 years from now. What Leanne does is not true of the majority of county departments. It's not their fault. Traditional budgeting is the norm, but we maintain the status quo instead of focusing on the future. It needs to change. We need to hold ourselves accountable. This county does amazing things when it works together. In 1990, our teen pregnancy rate was one of the worst in the state, 24 per 1,000 girls. Tillamook County did what they do well, got everyone involved, churches, public and private agencies, schools, health workers, and families. It was amazing. Between 1990 and 1994, the rate changed to the best in the state, 7 in 1,000. The Commission on Children and Families played an important part, but now we're at 34 per 1,000. At some point, we quit paying attention. I believe with performance measures in place, this could have been avoided. I know our voices can be heard. Chad Allen and Ag and Natural Resources Senate Bill 1517 is a good example. It recently passed with a clause authorizing the county to adopt a pilot program requiring conditional uses when there is restoration or enhancement of wetland in exclusive farm use areas. This isn't just the problem created by Nature Conservancy on the Kilches. Chad has been working on it for 10 years. The farmers, loggers, and fishermen of this county want what's best for our environment. No doubt many supported the Clean Water Act of '72. However, that act has now devolved to calling ditches waterways. Blindly trusting government agencies to do what's best for us isn't wise. I'll make sure our county's voice is heard. On a final note, I want to promote alternative energy on all levels. Methane digesters continue to intrigue me. 3 Mile Canyon Farm in Boardman has an anaerobic digester fueling a 4-megawatt power plant that produces 50% of the power for a 40,000 cow, 93,000 acre farm complex, much of it under irrigation. It went online a few years ago. City of Gresham wastewater plant serves over 110,000 users, and after a 10-year project, the highest user of electricity in the city now produces roughly the same it consumes each year. They turn sludge into gas and power a couple 400-kilowatt engines. The city saves $500,000 a year in electrical costs, plus they make money, about $250,000 a year in fees by taking in fog, fats, oils, and grease from Portland area restaurants. And they're not having the odor problem I hear about from the Farm Power one on McCormick Loop. The net metering agreement Gresham has with PGE doesn't result in revenue. Rather than sell power to PGE at wholesale, they take a credit on future bills. They could use it when the engines are down for maintenance, and March 1st of each year, any credits not used go to help families on energy assistance. Oregon's net metering law allows all utility customers to generate their own electricity and reduce their electric bill. Each month, the power you use is offset by the power you send, and you're charged for the difference, the net. PUD has about 10 customers with bidirectional meters. Most of those are very small solar installations, but the potential is there and worth exploring. Thank you for listening. As your county commissioner, I'll work toward funding what matters most to the citizens of Tillamook County, and I'll focus on our future.